Hello. How you doing, office viewers? YouTube, Instagram, how are you this evening? Yes, it is the April episode of The Office. I'm trying to get the lighting right here because it's been a lot of little things just going on today. It's been a lot going on today, but you know what? How was y'all day today? If you had the enemy to try to come in and stop anything or try to intervene, I just want you to know that if you declare and decree that he does not have any power in your circumference, in your vortex, it is so. Do you understand? He does not have any power. I'm just trying to get the lighting right, y'all. I done had some issues with these lashes today. I hope they look all right. I just had issues all over the place because it's been a very good day, and things, always try to come in between and mess up, but we're gonna keep it moving. I wanted to come to y'all today for the April episode of The Office. Hold on just a moment, y'all. Let me see if I can get the lighting right here for you. All right, is that a little better? Let's see. All right. Yes, I think this is about good as we gonna get. I wanted to come in and do the April episode. I know it seemed like it's been a long time, but we kept the April episode for the inner part of the month because that's when my guest was going to be able to be available, and some of them couldn't make it tonight. But my guest that is available, I'm so happy that he is able to be here. It's still going to be a dope show tonight, guys, because I'm going to speak from the heart and speak and do how I do. And we got a very good guest that I love, I admire, I adore. So I'm truly excited about that. I am a little irritated with this lighting. I am. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little irritated with the lighting, y'all. I don't like the lighting. But we're here. And we're going to keep it pushing anyway. Okay, so let me plug in, a couple of things before we get started this evening. Gotta tell you about it. Yes, Angel Wing Sauce. Y'all go over and follow me at Angel Wing Sauce on Instagram. This is a specialty hot wing sauce that I created myself. And it is selling like hotcakes, y'all. It's so good. It's not too hot. Now, for all the people who, can't take really, really hot spices and sauces, this is not too hot. So you don't have to worry about it being too hot. And if it is a little hot for you, when you have it in the pot, you can just go ahead and add a little butter, and that will bring down the spice. So yes, I had to tell you about Angel Wing Sauce. Go over and follow. It's $6 a jar, y'all. The website link is in the bio on Instagram. You can go over and order, or you can contact me directly, whichever is easier for you. And so next, I want you to go over also and follow Rich Girl Lollipops. Now, this is a new gourmet lollipop that I created. And we just secured our first wedding today, so I'm excited. And we will make the color of the lollipop match the color of your event scheme. So you don't have to worry about that. Go over to Rich Girl Lollipop 1 on Instagram. Follow us, follow the story, get the contact information, and get you some gourmet lollipop. This is a good lollipop. This is amazing. And people are loving this as well. So Rich Girl Lollipops, be sure to go over and so you can try to get you some, all right? And I got the A&B hot dogs. That is made to order. But we also will come out to events to sell at the events. We will cater your birthday parties, children's parties, whatever you want me to do to come out and bring the hot dogs. You call and you book it and we'll be there. Of course, go over to Lady B. My link is in my bio where you can go see my music, hear all my music, stream it, download it. And I have a book, a children's book, you guys, that I created. Available on Amazon called Who Will Help Mother Earth. And it's a children's book. I'm really excited about it. And I'm just kind of telling the youth, the little toddlers, it's an ebook, so they can put it on their little tablets, because I know all the kids now are on their tablets and technology. We'll put it on their tablets, and they can read about pollution and how it affects the earth, and what they can do to help Mother Earth. Because when I was small, the things I learned when I was smaller is what really kind of stuck in my head. And I feel like, it's better to build strong and smart boys and girls than to try to fix broken men and women. So I'm trying to let the youth know, y'all, to go ahead and not pollute and to help Mother Earth, because we definitely have left her in a rut here. And so I'm going to give some time for, hello, Marvin Jones, thank you for joining. I'm going to give some time for my guest to join tonight. I'm so elated. I really hope that he can come through. He's a great artist, amazing artist. And I definitely want to kind of get into his mind, get into his head, hear some things, how he feels about some things, and get some questions. So I'm going to give him some time to join. And while we're waiting on him, I guess I'll go ahead and play. Let me see if I can find something while we're waiting on my guest. How y'all doing tonight? I hope everybody's good. It's been a trying time in this world. Y'all better, I'm trying to tell y'all, I done told y'all before, you better get a relationship. You better get a relationship with the Most High. Because when I tell you, the enemy is busy, and he is working and trying to seek whoever he may devour, it is so. You got to have a relationship. You got to have a relationship with the Creator, the Most High. Let me see if I can get my guest on the line first. Thank you guys for being patient. You know, when you do things live, you know how it can be. Yes. I got some new music I like. I want to play, but I don't know if I'm going to be copywritten for this. So I'm going to hold out, because this song is actually doing some numbers. It's actually making some noise. So I don't want Instagram to cut this video because of copywriting. So I might hold out on that for a second. Let me see if I can get the guests on the line. Thank you guys for joining. Hello, I'm on the live. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm on the live. I'm ready whenever you are. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I don't know. I really can't hear you. Hello? Well, I'm hoping that I have got connection and they know I'm on the live, so we're just going to wait for the guests to arrive. And I just want to, in the meantime, give an encouraging word. You know, be steadfast in what you're doing and who you are. It's not, you can't really let people tell you who you are. You can't really question yourself. If you have a relationship with the Most High and the Creator, and you know you done been through some stuff, and you're on a particular journey and a particular, you have a particular purpose to fulfill, do you, and keep out all the outside noise. Don't let anybody question who you are, what you're doing. You ain't got to be on trial for nobody. You know, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You don't. You can isolate, and while you isolate, you could be elevating. And long as God gives you permission, that's all the permission that you need. You understand? And I hope that can help somebody this evening. That's the only permission that you need. Yeah, so we're going to still wait for our guests. You know, this is a podcast that I love and that I have started from the ground up. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, are you joining?
Hello?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I'm just not too verbally, and I'm gonna join.
Okay, go ahead. All right, bye. I hope I still have my yeah, so I got in touch with my guests. Hopefully they'll be here soon. We're just gonna give them a second to come on. How is the lighting, Mr. Jones? If you could comment in the comment box, since you're the only one here right now. How is the lighting? Does the lighting look good? Because I'm a little taken aback by this lighting. I feel like it's just not giving what it needs to give. How is the lighting, Mr. Jones? Is the lighting good? Do you know how to comment? Do you know how to comment in the comment box below? Okay, good. Thank you. See, I like that lighting right there, but it only hits at a certain time, so I gotta figure out. Hold on, let me see. I don't want to move it too much, then, you know. All right, let me see. Well, we're gonna work with this lighting right here. We're gonna make it do what it do. Let's see if I can bring it down some. Who is this? I'm sorry, I can't see. If somebody did send me a message, I'm on the live right now. Yes, y'all, this is what comes with a live show. You know, you have all the scrapes and the scabs that come with it, but we're gonna keep it moving. Thank you guys for joining. Who is this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through today. I don't look like what I've been through today. Thank God for that. Let's see if I can cut this off. Hello? Yes. Have you joined? We're waiting on you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, I got this. I'm about to get up here and sing a Negro spiritual while I wait. Mr. Rain, are you in the building? If you are, send me a comment because I can't see you in the scroll box. So if you are in the building, please send me a comment so I can see you. All right, thank you, Mr. Rain. How you doing this evening? Thank you for joining. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on the live now. We've been waiting on you. So I'm going to go ahead. Can you send me a request so I can accept the request, please? Do you know how to send a request? Okay, thank you. Hello. Hello, Ranger Rebel. How you doing?
I'm doing. How you doing?
Look, I know it's been a trying day. It's been trying for both of us. But I thank you so much for, being able to come on the platform and keep your word. I am so happy to have you here this evening. How you feeling tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? My honor and pleasure to be on your platform.
I'm good. I'm really good. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna get right into it. So before, I wanted to talk to you because, I admire. Well, let me just first say this. I'm gonna give you your flowers. So give me a second to say what I need to say, okay? Because I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. I am honored for this particular interview, even though this day has been crazy. I am honored for this moment right here. Let me tell you why. Lady B has always been there, right? But I found her when I met you.
Oh, man.
Okay. And I watched you not only make the beats, write the lyrics, record the song, mix and master the song, distribute the music, and perform the music. And watching you do that, it helped develop me into a beast of an artist that I am right now. Not that I want to be famous and known and get into the music industry. No, because I know that I'm an underground talent. But this is what I'm saying to you. When Lady B walks in the studio, they know that she knows something. And that's because of you.
I can, hey, I'm humble. It was all you. I was just there when you did it. That's how I look at it. I don't really want to take any credit for that. You've always been a dope artist. I remember you would come in and you would write a song quicker than most of the MCs I'd work with. You pushed me to write songs when I was being lazy. So I don't want to take any credit for that. We discovered each other, if anything.
Yeah, but because I was writing hooks, but you were writing like full blown. Was it like what, 38 bars?
Yeah, I was
bars, sometimes 38.
Yeah. I was definitely writing some songs, yeah.
Okay, so it was different for me because I was coming in as the, I was just a cherry on top. You know what I mean? But you were writing like full-blown songs, and you were showing me how the whole what is it called? Pro Tools?
Yeah.
I was watching you. Like I was watching, and I learned so much from you. And I'm not gonna get into all the particulars, but I mean, as a whole, as a woman,
no doubt.
You know what I mean? You believed in me, period. Learning how to drive, you invested and you gave me opportunities that people didn't give me. Taking me to the Bellagio, the Venetian in Vegas, showing me these exquisite restaurants. You refined me as a woman. Man. I just want you to know that a lot of who I am is because of you. And I just want to give you that honor. I just want to give you that. And just to, if it's never said again in earth on this life, I want you to know that tonight.
No doubt. No, well, you know what? I appreciate that. I'm humbled by that. And look, still sharpen steel, and if I sharpened you some, just know you definitely sharpened me up too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No doubt.
Getting into the artistry of it all, you are an amazing artist. And do you have any music, before we get into a deeper talk, do you have any music that we can play a little bit while so that people can hear?
Do I have any music? Like, you know what? This is my first time ever doing one of these, so I don't even know how to play no music or nothing.
That's why I told you to send me over the MP3. I've been told you to send
me. You did. Let me hold on. Let me look at everybody that watches this. It's my fault, y'all. She been told me, had the music ready weeks ago. I dropped the ball there.
Weeks ago. But that is Ryan's underlying way of it. When he don't want to release his music because he ain't getting paid, that's his way of doing that. Okay, y'all? He about that cash. But yeah, so you don't have anything that we can let the people hear tonight. You gotta let them hear something, Ryan.
You know, I put it like this. I know all my links. How do I play it on this platform? How do I like?
We'll just play anything and we'll hear it. I wanted to do it on my end because it would be better to be sound when it's time to like, show this. Yeah. But if you can play it on your end too.
Shit. How can I
hit us with a freestyle. You got one or two options.
Shit, I do pay styles. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I'm too old. I'd still kick a freestyle, but put it like this. My name, Rain the Rebel. Oh, hold up. My nigga Lid is on here. He say press play. Do I just
come on? Tell him, Lid. Tell him stop playing, dog.
Let me see something.
You got one song for free, Ryan. Come on now. Yo, you freezing, you pausing on me, Ryan. You must be doing something. Did Ryan leave? Ryan, you know you exited, bro. Hello, welcome tonight. Thank you for joining. All right, y'all. I guess it has been disconnected. Like I told you, it's part of what happens when you're recording live. It's just part of what happens, y'all. And I go with the flow. I done had so much happen tonight. I'm just going with the flow. I'm not even going to trip. You know how when you done had so much happen throughout the day, you just like, I'm not even going to trip. I'm really not. I'm not even going to trip. I'm just going to give him time to come back on. Hopefully he can rejoin. Mr. Ryan, are you in the building? Ryan, are you back on the line? Let me know if you're back on the line, brother. Back on the line. All right. Hey.
Okay. See, that's what happens when you ask me to play music. I end up leaving the video. You know what I'm saying? Can you even hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling you to send me over the
I need to
music.
send you some links. I know. I'm unprepared. Okay, this is my first time.
Okay, well, if that's not the case, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Everybody knows how to follow you. They see your Instagram link. I'm gonna put your link on YouTube where they'll know how to come, and then they can follow you there and go to your YouTube page and hear the music. But normally, I would love people to get a snippet of what you do. But you know what? You saving that good stuff. So
but you know what? And I want to say, hopefully, I'll do another interview with you again. And be prepared that time. Okay.
Well, I want to give you something because I know you're a Gemini, and it's about to be Gemini season.
It is about that time.
I saved this video for you before we get started. Now, I just want to give this to you.
But it's almost May, and you already know what time it is, bitch. Gemini is stupid for this bitch like it's so stupid. Be Gemini. We the motherfucking bitches that you don't ask for. We the motherfucking bitches that you don't ask for. It's Gemini. It's Gemini. Let me stop. Well, shout out to the Gemini.
Shout out to the Gemini. That's wrong. I am sorry. So I just wanted to tell you that if I don't get to talk to you on your birthday, shouts out to the Gemini.
Shouts out to us, man. We're the best.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna get into some questions for you tonight.
Okay.
before I get into my questions, who is Rain the Rebel? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you tell the people from your perspective who you are, Rain. Who is Rain, and what makes you different from these other artists?
Rain the Rebel is Las Vegas's greatest MC to ever come out the city. Rain the Rebel is as a revolutionary. Rain the Rebel's a weed head. Rain the Rebel's a daddy. And Rain the Rebel's just a dope ass artist. And what separates me is that one thing that separates me for sure is that I got skills in a bunch of areas. Like I can get down on the mic, I can get down on the beats, I can get down on a DJ setup, and I can get down as an engineer. And most of the time people are good at like one of them things. Maybe you find somebody that can do two of them, but I'm in a smaller bucket of people when you say, yo, can you do all four of those things like pro style, pro level? And I could do all four. And that's one thing as an artist that separates me is that, you know, I'll get behind the DJ booth, get behind the mic, get behind the boards, and get behind, you know, the instruments and do good on all of them.
Absolutely. You know, I always have told you since we've known each other, I feel like you have been very much slept on as an artist, as a lyricist. I don't have a vast amount of artists that I listen to from Vegas, but because I met you personally and I know and I've heard your music, you are an amazing lyricist.
Thank you.
You are an amazing writer.
Thank you.
And I don't think people really know you're a genius because you create from nothing and you make it great. And so I just want to let you know too, you are very much slept on in the music game as far as a rapper coming from Las Vegas. You know, and I just want to encourage my listeners to go really check out your music. But I just figured out I can play something off of YouTube.
Yeah, please. Anything you want.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You know, and I wasn't ready, so I don't have the I'm not logged into from this. So let me try to log into from this phone here.
Okay.
And it looks so beautiful over there. I can't believe it's still daytime over there.
Oh, you know, West Coast life.
Yes.
You know.
Okay, I think it's happening here. There we go. Is it something you would like me to play in particular?
I'm not picky. I love all. They're like my babies. I love them all.
Okay. I'm gonna do my favorite that I've heard.
That's
so
what
far.
I want to hear. I want to hear Brittany's favorite, Lady B's favorite. That's the one I want to hear.
I'm gonna, cause you know what? I kind of like, you know, the bad boy type of thing. So I'm Ruthless. I've heard that. I've listened to that a couple times. And so that's what I'm gonna play.
All right, let's let it roll.
And I hope okay. You know, I got a lot of other favorites too, but you took it off of that pill. I wish you could take a shot with me.
You know, if I had something, I would.
Look up in the sky, now, mother.
Can you hear it?
It's rain. From the very beginning, I was city and city, a young gun like Charlie Sheen, all about winning, trying to get in, where I fit in, making my own way. On the road, bitches, fuck, taking the long way. This crack magic, black magic, rap addict, that's daddy. If you wanna act ratchet, that's whack you, wet bag and bad ass. Laugh at it, I'm coming, that's tragic. Have at it, go to the gym, try to lift, or just get on the mic and you can get ripped. Little dude, don't be rude and get you beaten. Wild City, the Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton, in books, cause niggas won't look, they don't read, they don't see, they don't cook, they don't know, and they don't even try to. So I'm hella high, still hear them when I fly. Yeah, it's a just like if I came to bring a body, put your money on it, watch me do my thing. I'm ruthless. Watch me do my thing, learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain, I'm ruthless. Watch me do my thing, learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain, I'm ruthless. Like NWA Ruthless, ruthless. Like the convertible gets ruthless. That dude is just a doofus, clueless. No idea, I'm about to school kids foolish. To ever think that you can rule this, do this. I am so but you not rule this. Cool it, or you get popped right where you live. Who did? You think you fucking with this and use it? This a movement, ain't any vowels in it. Old school, no blood, no fouls in it. I stand with it, perform wild with it. Like the NFL, pay me then, I'll kick it. Fleetwood music, that's what the sound is. Shit City, bitch, that's what my town is. We in Cloud 9, you're where the ground is. My reply when I'm asked where I found this. Up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. It's Cloud 9, floating high, bring it rain. Just like that, I came to bring the rain. Put your money on me and watch me do my thing.
I'm ruthless. Watch me do my thing.
Learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain. I'm ruthless. Watch me do my thing. Learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain. I'm ruthless. Eliminating the useless. Can't let the water catch influence youth. It's like I'm paying to my boys with toothpicks. Chameleon laced me up and gave me new.
Yes.
You do shit's not what you think of me. Rain leaked through the ceiling. I don't need a key. I don't. I came here to torture and kill. You charging it to the game, so I brought you the bill. No one that ever knew you ever thought you was real. Your song suck. No wonder you ain't caught you a deal. All this is chill. Put down the mic. Rhyming hoes.
Oh,
Not just a starting picture. I'm the clothes on. Fighting soldier like a late Slim Magnolia. Playing my cards. World Series of poker. Hits all high. Success series are over. You been inside.
It's a bird, it's a bird.
Just like that, I came up in the rain. Put your money on me and watch me do my thing. I'm ruthless. Watch me do my thing, learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain, I'm ruthless. Watch me do my thing, learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain, I'm ruthless.
Come on, tell her how it is, it's ruthless.
Watch me do my thing, learn to do it right. Watch me make it rain, I'm ruthless.
Yo. Yes.
That's
Yes,
a good
yes,
one.
yes.
That's
See,
a good one.
they had to hear a taste of it. You know, Vegas is that place though. Vegas has been good to me, but Vegas has caused me a lot of issues too. Vegas has had me all messed up in the game.
Hey,
But you know,
yeah.
I love Vegas. Yes. So yes, please go check them out, y'all, on YouTube. Reign the Rebel.
Please, I need all the support I can. Let me just throw something in there on that. I need all the support I can. I know me and you both, we talented, but we still trying to build followings and build viewers and the whole thing. And so I don't care if it's one person that sees this or 20 or 200 or 20,000, but I appreciate my few hundred people on IG. I appreciate my 50 or 60 people on YouTube. I don't give a damn if you support your boy. I appreciate you.
That's
and I
right.
need you. And please share this podcast, share the music, because that's how we really gonna grow the audience. Is we need people to share it with people. Say, hey, Lady B's podcast is dope. You need to watch it. Or Reign's music is dope. You need to listen to it. So I just want to say to whomever actually stumbles upon this and watches it, we appreciate you. We need you. And yeah, just it costs you nothing to share the music or like it. It means a lot to us with these crazy algorithms and all that shit. So yeah, like I say, to every one person who supports us, thank you. We need you. And please keep supporting. We'll keep giving you good music, good content.
Yeah. You know, some of me feels like people ain't gonna recognize who we are, Brian, until we dead and gone, man. When they realize what real music is. You understand what I'm saying?
I want to avoid that. I don't want to have to die to get the fans, you know?
Well, sometimes that's just how it is.
Yeah,
sometimes people, you know what I mean? And that's what we about to get into, this new drill music. My first question for you is this. Now let me go here because I listened to this podcaster. His name is Hassan Campbell. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Have you ever heard of him?
Who?
Hassan Campbell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've heard the name. I've been hearing a little bit about him. Talk to me.
Okay, so he was saying that a particular artist named Lord Akeem, he said that hip hop is dead. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's just somebody who's trying to get some clickbait, or I don't think hip hop is dead. I don't think hip hop will ever die. Personally, I don't think it. I don't think you. It'll die when God blows up this planet Earth. But until the planet Earth is blown up, no, I don't think hip hop is dead.
Okay.
I know. I don't think it can. It's like saying gang banging is dead. It's like gang banging will never die either. Certain stuff that's just gonna be here till God blows up this planet, y'all. In my opinion, certain stuff
And,
ain't going nowhere.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Oh
to
no,
cut
no,
you
that
off.
was it. I was just gonna say, and I'm just getting a battery if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, certain stuff will never die, y'all, and hip hop is one of them.
Gotcha.
It's like racism. That ain't gonna die either. I hate to say that. I hope I'm wrong, but no, racism will be here forever. Hip hop will be here forever.
Gotcha.
Straight up, straight up. Because also remember this. I'll add one more thing to that. Remember that hip hop is not just like music. You know, hip hop is a culture. So you know what I'm saying? That's like saying people are gonna stop eating Mexican food or Italian food and shit. It's like, no, they're never gonna stop eating spaghetti and shit. You know what I mean? It's the same
Yeah.
thing to me. It's like people gonna eat spaghetti, people gonna eat sushi, people gonna consume hip hop. Straight
Yeah.
up. It ain't going nowhere. Period.
Right. I think some of the originators of hip hop and what they wanted it to be and what they thought it was going to be, they might think it's dead because it evolved to something that they felt like, this isn't what we meant it to be. But like you said, it's a culture. It has evolved, and it is what it is.
Damn right. Damn right. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with
Do
you.
you it's funny you said about the gang culture. Do you like what gang culture is doing to the black America?
Uh, I mean, of course, mostly if you're just gonna focus on mainly the negative of gang culture, no, I'm not gonna be ignorant on here. That's no, I don't like to see brothers get killed or get incarcerated behind gang culture, and that's in large part what happens, right? You're either getting killed or you're getting locked up. But as somebody who has participated in that culture, I don't currently, but I used to back in my youth. And I'll just say, it does have certain. It started out positive, and occasionally, every now and then, you can still see some of the positive effects of it. But it is a lot of negative shit with it. I ain't gonna play stupid, and I don't like it. I'm not for the negative shit.
Got you.
Yeah.
And so you said in your youth you was part of the gang culture. What gang were you affiliated with?
I was affiliated with the Bloods coming out here in
Okay.
Vegas.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And how have you seen the gangs evolve since you were in it in your youth? Do you think it's gotten worse? Do you think it's gotten better? What do you feel about the gang culture since you've been was a kid?
I think that it's probably, man, that's such a good question. And I'm trying to close this shit. There we go. I think that it's has it gotten worse or not? That's such a good question. I don't know. I guess as I'm stumbling on that answer, I guess the safest thing for me to say to that is I don't know if it's gotten worse. Because the reason I say that is because when I was a kid, it was really hardcore as far as like you getting checked and the color shit and all that. And that shit ain't like that no more. Niggas ain't doing it like they was in the 80s and the 90s and shit. And so to that extent, it's got better. But then at the same time, these young boys will kill you quicker than we would when we was young. So to that extent, it got worse. And the guns the guns, they ain't just handguns no more. It's choppers and big boy guns, military guns and shit. So to that extent, it got worse. So I don't, maybe it's worse. Maybe when I say it all out like that, maybe it's got worse right now. But I don't know. But it don't seem like they care about it like back then. That's where I don't know. Maybe it's gotten better. I don't know, man. I'm probably not smart enough to answer that question right. And I'm not active.
You're not into the gangs anymore, so you probably not paying attention to, you know.
I'm not into the gangs anymore. So therefore,
yeah.
I'm into music, and I'm doing kind of more just non-gang related shit. Let me just tell you like that. And I ain't been an active gang member for, I don't know, 20 years or something like that. So I'm probably, I'm out of the loop. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of the loop, and I can admit that. And so probably I need to just stay in pocket and say, you got to ask somebody who's more closely connected to the streets, especially the gangs, and see what they think. But I'm probably gonna stay in my lane and say I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit is real out here, and I don't want no static from that shit. So I'm gonna just say I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Now, you know, I said, in my opinion, I feel like you don't have the exposure that you deserve as a Las Vegas artist. But, you know, as far as on the sound engineering side, you have done a lot of big sound engineering on the back end. A lot of people don't know, for big venues in Vegas that are well known. And how is that going? Do you still do the sound engineering behind the scenes? Because people don't know you're actually a genius when it comes to that.
No, you know what? Yeah, that's actually become my bread and butter again for right now. As far as my income is doing live sound. I've recently just done some stuff at our new Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. Go Raiders! And,
okay.
It wasn't a Raider game; it was another event I worked. But excuse me. To your point, yeah, I've probably worked with the exception of a couple new venues we got. I've worked most of the venues in town, especially the bigger ones, and on some level, whether I was just a bottom level worker to assisting the head audio person to being the head audio person on a couple of them. So no, I still do live sound in a town like Vegas where we do probably more live shows than most. That's my bread and butter right there. Live sound is that's what pays. That's what puts food in the stomach right now for sure.
Cool. And you also have a recording studio out in Vegas, don't you? For people that want to come and
you know what?
Well,
okay, now let me tell you. So the studio you might be asking about actually went out of business for the public use probably about 3 years ago. Okay, yeah, about 3 years ago, actually, to the exactness. I still have my own personal home studio, but I don't do public stuff out of it like the studio you remember. I used to have a studio. Yeah, I don't do the public stuff like that. Yeah, you got to be a homie of mine right now for me to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to have some sort of connection, or I got to believe in you. But yeah, I don't do just the random Joe Schmo like I used to.
Yeah, you're like the Dr. Dre of Vegas. People don't know though.
You know what? I hate those comparisons. I hear that sometimes. I hate that because I haven't made it enough. I still like I got to work harder to even feel like I earned a title like that. So I appreciate you and others who kind of say names or stuff like that for me, but I'm too underground to be compared to a legend like that. And I don't want to stay in the underground. I want to get more known, but if I'm keeping it real with you and the audience, I know like I got work to do to feel like I really deserve a title like that. I got so much work to do. You know why it seems like that, Brittany? Because we've been doing it for so long. We've been doing this shit, like I say, for 20 years or more. So we got kind of that feeling like, yo, we've been doing this shit like on some legendary shit. And on some underground shit, I am a legend. I will say I'm an underground vet legend from coast to coast out here. Down south, East Coast, out here. I've done some things to where I'm a stand up for the underground status that I think I got. But as far as a mainstream, when you say a big name like Dre, or some people say Quick, I'm like, those are my idols, and I haven't even surfaced yet. So I got to just check myself and humble myself and go, you could say I'm an underground maybe version of those cats maybe, but I got a ways to work. I'm still hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I'm starving out here. Shit.
Well, Big Mama Thornton. A lot of people. She probably didn't hit mainstream, and what was that other Ma Rainey? But they were legends in the game. So please don't undermine the underground. They didn't get their just due until they were passed away, but they were legends all the same.
No
And
doubt.
I'm gonna tell you something, Ryan. I was recently talking to God a few nights ago,
Okay.
and I was thanking him for not allowing me to get mainstream in the music industry, because I constantly hear interviews of the great people that the world looks up to in music, and they are so depressed and sad about how they have to sell their soul, how they don't have control over their real lives because the record labels and things own them, and they're so depressed. They see all the money, glitz, and the glamour, but they are so depressed. And one thing I thank God for was that he allowed me to have the talent. The people that are supposed to hear it. Yeah. And I'm safe, I'm sound, I'm not hooked on drugs, I'm not a drunk, I didn't sell my soul to the devil. You know what I'm saying? And I had people as a young girl coming into the music game knowing how bad I wanted it, take advantage of me, abusive men, liars, this and that. And all of that was, when I think about it now, it disgusts me. You know what I mean? That I wanted it so bad, but God didn't allow, because that was not the purpose that he had for me. You understand? Do you think that the music industry is demonic? Is this something that you really think you would want to be a part of?
You know what? Me and you, I agree with you probably like partially. And I'll explain that in saying like, do I think, and me and you've talked about this privately years ago, but I'll go there with you. Do I think that there are people in the music industry and others, but just to keep it focused to the music industry, that have sold their soul for show? I definitely think that. But I don't think they all did. That's like saying if you got 100 artists you're looking at in the game, and they're successful, like mainstream artists. If I look at 100 mainstream artists that are on radio or Spotify playlists or whatever you want to call the big boy mainstream status, if I look at 100 of them, I don't look at all 100 and say all 100 of these artists sold their soul. Now, if you want to say half of them did or some percentage of them did, I could start to walk with you down that road a little bit and be like, yeah, you could be right. Maybe 50 of them did and 50 of them didn't. My point in bringing that up is that if you feeling me on that, if I look at 100 artists and I say this amount of people, I think they might have done it, but this amount of people I think didn't, it's that amount of people that didn't that gives me hope. And the answer to your question, yeah, I still want to, get out. I don't know if I want to say I want to get out there to the masses. And to a certain extent, you got to be in the industry or working and doing numbers in the industry to get out there to the masses. And I do my art because I want to get heard by the masses. I'm not ashamed to say that. And so to that extent, yeah, I want to get out there. I don't want to get out there by selling my soul, but I don't think every single successful artist in hip hop or whatever sold their soul. Like, I don't think so. I don't think, let me pick a nice one that I'll use as an example. I don't think Big Boy from Outkast sold his soul. That nigga's as successful as any other rapper you could pretty much name. Grammys, movies, you name it. I don't think he sold his soul. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to start naming some other cats and we be like, maybe he did or she did, maybe I could probably go, yeah, you know what? You never know with that one. But there's some of them I'm like, and granted, I could be wrong about Big Boy, right? I'm not God, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think so as a fan or as just a smart, intelligent human being. I kind of think I think that he's the example of that artist that like made it without doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought on it. Because I also think that selling your soul thing goes past just music. It goes to doctors, lawyers, actors, athletes, politicians, goddamn it, successful independent business owners could sell their soul. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody owning their own bar, their own hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who, okay. somebody doing that could sell their soul. So if you know, you could sell your soul to me in anything, any industry. But do I think everybody did it in those industries? No. But you might be like, yo, the dude that owns Red Hot, that nigga sold his soul to make that hot sauce jump like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. But the point is, does that mean that the dude who made Tabasco, he had to do it too? Like, yo, Red Hots, they hot sauce, they sold to be jumping. Did you know, all the different brands? You know, I can't start naming all them damn brands, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just because KC Masterpiece sold to sell barbecue sauce, does that mean Famous Dave's did or
I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? So and I feel the same way about rappers. You're like, yo, I think Jay-Z sold his soul. Well, did Talib Kweli? Did Mos Def? Like, I don't know. Did every rapper that's successful sell their soul? I don't think so. Even nowadays, the young boys like Corday and there's some cats out there where I'm like, yo, even if I listen to their music, it don't sound like soldier soul music, but they successful as fuck. So I think you got to look at that with a grain of sand, yo. I think, yes, the people do it, but you can't just pile up on everybody and say, yo, every artist that's successful sold their soul. So to answer your question, do I want to be in the industry? Yes. Do I want to sell my soul? No. Both things could be true.
Got you. I'm glad that you gave that, you know, that other side of that perspective. That was very interesting. Yes, thank you for that.
No doubt.
And that's a good way to look at it, because you are right. You made a very valid point about that. And so, and that's why I think you're so smart. Let me ask you too. Now, you know, I don't know if you want people to do this, but I did ask you. If you want people to know this, but I did ask you, was anything off limits?
Come on with it. I know where we're going. Come on.
I know that both of your parents are doctors.
Yep.
You were blessed to be born. Both of your parents are doctors. And so that is what the world would call, you were born from brilliant minds, right?
Hey, one of my favorite lines. It's Louis S. Black's favorite song. Shout out to Black if he sees this.
Shout out to Louis Black.
Shout out to Louis S. Black. I still talk to him, man. And Black's his song Can't Stop off of Volume 2. And there's a line I end the verse saying, and he always brings it up as one of his favorite lines. And I love it too, where I say, my pops is the doctor out here, and his son is the motherfucker rocking out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's always, so just because you're bringing that up, I had to say that line. There we go. Go ahead. Continue what you were saying.
Yes. So, like I said, that, you know, brilliant minds, that's what the world would consider, you were born for brilliant minds. Do you plan on going to the doctorate level of music, like you came from two doctors? Do you plan on going to that plateau in music?
Man, I thought about it, but I'll be honest with you, being a doctor of anything is super fucking hard. I'll be honest with you. I realistically, not right now. I'd say the answer is no. I think as far as I'm going to go, you know, I did get the bachelor's in audio production. I think I have been considering going to get a master's. I don't know if I got it in me for the PhD. I mean, right now, I guess I'm going to say right now, probably not. Hell, I'm just struggling to get myself up to go get the master's. That seems like, nigga, you going to go back to school, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, do you know how old you are, nigga? You going back to school now, nigga?
Oh, it's never too late. It's never
too late. But, you know, it is something to think about. And especially considering, you know, raising my son right now and doing certain things I'm doing. Hell, still trying to push the music. So right now, I would say I think I'm trying to muster up energy to do a master's.
Exactly.
So let's see if I do that, because that I've been even trying to muster up for about 2, 3, 4 years now. So, and I ain't mustered that up yet. So the fact that I'm gonna sit up here online and say, yeah, I'm gonna go get a PhD in music. I've looked at the programs online, but that's all I did was look. I haven't enrolled, and like I say, I know what school. I've done enough school so much to where I'm kind of hesitant to jump back in that bucket a little bit.
I totally get it. But you know, I don't know how this might sound to people. I'm a believer of you don't need to go to school with what's in your DNA,
No, you
what you
don't.
blessed to do.
Right.
So,
I agree with
you
that too.
know,
I agree with
I'm
that.
just on that way. But my question to you is, by you having two doctors as parents, do they respect the brilliance that you have as a musician, even though they are
You know
these
what?
doctrines?
You know what? I'll tell you what two doctors think. What they respect.
Oh, sorry. You know, no, because I'm sorry. I did not mean to make them like that. But it's because we know some things personal level.
Let me
But
tell
yes,
you what they respect. Let me tell you what they respect. When it comes to this music, I'm keeping it to the music for this moment. M-O-N-E-Y. M-O-N-E-Y is what they respect. So, like, for example, I've recently purchased some equipment. And this equipment cost me thousands of dollars. Y'all see some of this equipment in some of my latest videos and shit. And
yes,
you know, I'll be talking to my pops, for example, and be like, yeah, man, I just paid off this last installment to pay off this gear. Pop's first response to that is, you made any money off that shit? You know what I'm saying? How much money you made? How much money you made off of it? So like they could hear like the art and go, oh, that's a good song or that's good music, but what they respect, what they Aretha Franklin, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, is M-O-N-E-Y. And is you making it or not? And you know, so when I'm able to show them money made, they do respect it. I'm gonna give you honest, and whether you think that's right or wrong, but I'm just giving you the honest truth is, yeah, if I show them a DistroKid or a TuneCore account where I've gotten hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, let alone put in an account from streams, or if I tell them, yo, my YouTube account is making me this, oh, they look at that and be like, okay, I can respect that. But if I just say, hey, mom or dad, here's a new song I made, isn't it great? You know, that's not getting a respect like that, for better or for worse.
well, I definitely understand that, and it's not anything of what I'm thinking. I only whatever your perspective is and how I like you to keep it real. I'm not here to I don't judge it. I want to hear the raw.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep it real, because I don't want, if anybody were to archive this video, if they ever watch this video back whenever, I want to always be like, yo, that nigga kept it real even when he did her podcast. Nigga.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that because you don't know any other way to be anyway. So.
I can't.
Yeah. I knew you was gonna do that, and that's why I wanted you to come on. It's not, I respect the realness and honesty, and I know you're gonna give that. So that's all I care about. Because everybody live different lives. Everybody got different perspectives.
Come on now.
Going on. So it is what it is, you know. And I like to hear that from people like you. So yes, I understand that, but I was thinking as doctors, I know they probably don't really understand the brilliance that you have, but like you said, it's the money, and that's respectable as well.
Yeah.
Because we're in America, so it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The second question I have for you, Rain. So you mentioned that you had a son. He is so cute. He is adorable.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, he is. Now, how do you feel if he comes to you one day and says that he wants to be in the music industry? Would you encourage it or what?
Well, you know what? Just today, I was in the studio and he came in there. And whenever he sees me in there, he wants to come in there and play and hit the pads and hit the keys and stuff. I actually encourage that. And I was asking him today, I was trying to teach him a little fur and lease. And I was trying to tell him, like, I was asking him, I said, do you want to learn piano? And he said, yeah. So to be honest, I'm going to encourage music because I believe in music. So I'm going to encourage it. I will just want to always keep his perspective real as far as the career part of it is concerned, income from it and things of that nature. As long as he has a realistic approach to whatever he's doing, yeah, I think I'm going to encourage it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because he's going to be nice if he goes for it. My son is only 5. He'll turn 6 this June, but
Wow. He's
Yeah,
getting old. Good
yeah,
gracious.
yeah, man.
Didn't know it was that much years. Good gracious.
Yeah. So if he decides to go for it more as he gets older here, I'm gonna push him for it. But if he decides not to, I'm not gonna be mad at that either.
Well, you have to respect it's in his DNA. Because from my witnessing of how you are with music, I would think it's part of what's in his bloodline.
You know what? But he could want to take after his granddaddy, which I wouldn't be mad at that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that's in his
Okay.
DNA.
Yes. Yep. You're right. You're right. He could turn around and be the doctor of music.
Come on now, that they wanted.
Okay.
They wanted me to be.
Yes. And you could be, Ryan. You definitely could
I
be.
didn't want it. I
I
didn't
don't
have it
think
in
it
me.
takes school to do that though, because Dr. Dre
I
didn't
didn't
go
have
to
that in me.
school.
No. Let me tell you something. You could be an astronaut, Brittany, but you don't have that in you. And that's no knock on you. Just because if I say, Brittany, you have the intelligence and the capability to be an astronaut. But you would respond to me and be like, even if that's true, that's not in you. That's not in your spirit to want to go do the studying and the preparation and the work it takes to be an astronaut. That's how I feel about being a doctor. It was like, I think I thought about it as a kid coming from two doctors. But once I
Yeah.
got into college and I was pre-med biology when I started college, okay?
Yeah.
It took me about one semester to realize, I don't think I want to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't knock on me or my parents, but it's like you gotta be built for certain things, especially a
Yeah.
freaking doctor.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think about this on a lighter note? What do you think about this new drill music that all the youngsters are listening to? I got so many thoughts. But what are your thoughts on this new drill music?
You know, I don't listen to a lot of it. I think the most famous one I've heard was the Whoopty Kid, the CJ Kid who did Whoopty. I think that's what they call drill music too. And I ain't gonna lie, I like that song. I
like that song too.
don't like
Yeah.
the violence behind the songs. I'm saying I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get on here and be stupid. You know, when I hear about Chicago and other cities New York, where niggas is really popping off in the streets behind this, I'm not for that. I'm not gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I hate the violence, but from the couple songs, it's not like bad sonics. It's not bad sonically. It's just bad what they doing in the streets with the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That part. Exactly. All right. Well, I'm so happy that you're here, but I know we're gonna have to end. So, what do you want to tell the people, Brian? What
I
is it?
want to tell the people one more time that I appreciate them for tuning in to your podcast. I appreciate them if they decide to go to YouTube, IG, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you like to bump music or watch videos. You type in Reign the Rebel, REIGNTHA Rebel, and you will find my stuff on all that stuff. You'll find some good videos. You'll find some good music. And I just want to tell people that I think the best of me is yet to come because I'm still underground. And so please stay tuned in and just know that I appreciate you because I don't have a lot of fans. So if I got one fan that tuned into this or one new fan from this, I want you to know I appreciate you. And I'm not like too Hollywood or big-headed to say that or think that. So I just want to say to anybody that's trying to absorb the content, yo, we appreciate you, yo. We need you. We're nobodies in this game. We're trying to be somebodies.
Absolutely.
You know, so.
We somebody in God, though. We somebody in God.
Damn right. Damn right.
Absolutely. And I just really love you. I love your live performances. And as a fan and supporter of you, I would love to see. I love how you're doing the live performances on YouTube. It's just showing, all of that adrenaline being rushed and, coming to the surface.
Check him out. YouTube, Reign the Rebel. I'm going to have a new one up this Tuesday. The goal is to go every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with new uploads to YouTube. I just missed this last week out of being a little unprepared, but I'm prepared for this week coming up. So Tuesday on my channel, I will have a new video up, and then Thursday and Saturday and so forth and so forth. Also, last thing I'll say, June 16th, my son's birthday, Tupac's birthday.
Ooh.
New album I'm putting out on my son's B-Day. So June 16th,
Wow.
look out for that. Yeah, my son was born on Pac's B-Day. That's trippy. That's trippy.
That is crazy. Oh my God, Ryan. You know he about to be so special.
That's
He a
trippy.
Cancer too, like me. Is he a Cancer?
No, he's a Gemini
No.
like his daddy.
He's a Gemini. Look, you had to throw that. So you had to throw that in there.
Come on now. Because you know why? The best here, and anybody watching this, the best MCs are Geminis. The best MCs are Geminis. Biggie, Gemini. Tupac, Gemini. Ice Cube, Gemini. Kanye West is a Gemini. Fucking Lil Wayne is a Gemini.
Wow.
Kendrick Lamar is a Gemini. If you just go look, Andre 3000, of course, like, we are the best MCs, y'all. Geminis are the best MCs. Quote that. Go look that up. We the best MC. And Jadakiss.
I didn't know that.
Jadakiss
Wow.
and me, Jadakiss, me and Andre 3000 all share the same birthday.
Wow, I did not know that.
Can you
See, I
believe
didn't
that?
know that.
Okay.
Yay.
So yeah, like, and yeah, my son on Tupac, Biggie's what, May 31st. Like, yeah, no, the best MCs are Geminis. So just putting that to bed for anybody who's out there, you know, if you're not a Gemini, you wouldn't understand it. But your favorite MC is a Gemini. I promise you. I promise you.
Let's go, Gemini.
Come on now.
Now let me ask you, Rain, I'm just, because, I just thought about this question when you was talking. Is Rain the Rebel different from Ryan?
You know what? Yes. The answer to that is yes. But here's the real. And I take this from Kill Bill, I think it was, when they were breaking down Superman on there. Rain the Rebel is who the fuck I really am. Ryan is the disguise I gotta wear in everyday life to blend in with this fucking society we live in. But Rain the Rebel is who I'm born. Ryan is the disguise. Like the movie was saying, he's born Superman. He disguises himself as Clark Kent. You understand what I'm saying? I disguise myself as Ryan Edwards when I go to work every day. But the real motherfucker is Rain the Rebel. That's where I'm born. But they're different. They are different. But they're the same. It's weird. Gemini shit.
Yeah, that Gemini. That's why I had to ask you, because it's that Gemini. Because you know how Beyonce say she Beyonce, but she Sasha Fierce when she on that stage, you know? YNW Melly, he Melly, but he Melvin when it's for that street game, you know? So, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and just like me, you know, I'm Brittany, but Lady B she's a freak. She's different, you know what I mean? It's the inner me that gets to exude who you know, the inner, you know, thing. This is another person, I guess you could say. Things that you have to seclude, like you said, in the real world, you know. And so I guess it's fun because you get to be at some point in your artistry, you get to, well, I was gonna say some point in your life you get to be, you know, this different person. You know what I mean? So.
Alter ego. I like to think of it like that. It's an alter ego.
Exactly.
It's like, to me, I always do liken it to the superheroes. I think of it like I'm Tony Stark's, and then you got Iron Man, you got Bruce Wayne, you got Batman, and it's like, you know, I got to go to work every day as Ryan, you know. But then when I go do my nighttime job, my superhero job, that's when I put my Rain the Rebel fit on. And the thought to me is like, I can never see myself. I mean, could you imagine Bruce Wayne really going like, I ain't gonna be Batman no more, man. I think I'm done being Batman. You know, so you can't do that. You got to go down with your shield. And that's how I feel. Like, you know what? I can't stop being Rain the Rebel. That's who the fuck I am. So that's new album, June 16th. Anybody watching this, June 16th, I'm going to be promoting it all like the next 6-7 weeks on my YouTube channel, on IG. New album is going to be dope. I promise you it will be my best effort I've ever put out. I think I put out some cool music so far over the years, but what I'm cooking up now is the best. So June 16th, remember that date, you guys, please.
I will too.
Please.
I'm going to support. and I'm gonna share that also on my social media.
Please.
Can I get the music that we collaborated on years ago though? Can I
I'm
get
gonna
that
get it
before
to you. I had that computer.
Because
Here's the
you
good
is
news.
not.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this before we go. The computer, all the music is still with me. I got all the music, so you don't have to worry about that. The catch is, I got to get that computer to a shop so that the computer stays on long enough for me to grab that music and get it to you. I took
But
it
this
off
is the
of,
thing.
I took it
This
off
is
of
the
that.
thing because right now I'm talking to Rain the Rebel. I'm not talking to Ryan.
No, I got you. Listen to me.
No,
I
because that music is still floating in a other cloud that's not just in that hard drive. When you got rid of that music off of that PIP, you made sure that music is in another file other than that hard drive. I need the music that's not on that hard drive.
Well, you see, the sad thing is that music that you're talking about, there's like, especially the music. See, Brittany, you were on volume 2. That was the one you were heavily on. You were all up and down that thing, killing it for me, by the way, y'all, killing it. That music, sadly, is basically on that goddamn drive. Sadly, a fucking no.
So why would you get rid of that music?
I'll tell you. I'll answer that for you. I want to answer that for you. I've been up for Dat Piff for all those years. You know, since Dat Piff damn near came around, I had music on Dat Piff. I took the music down off of Dat Piff simply because it never has and never was gonna bring me no kind of paper, bring us no kind of paper. It was bringing nobody. At least my music never brought me paper. You know what I'm saying, on Dat Piff. I know there's some big artists that Dat Piff might have done deals with, and they did get paid off of it. But if you're a rank and file artist like me, Dat Piff never did and never was going to pay you. And I thought that music we had up there was too good to just sit up there and not, you know, generate some revenue. So I figured, let me take it down, figure out how to make that music make some money, and then put it back up. Now, I haven't done that yet, but I mean, that's still a thought process. And I give a shout out to China Mac. I was watching some China Mac interviews on Vlad. That's who inspired me in large part to do that, because I saw him do it. He was like, yo, I'm taking all my shit down. And he took his shit off of even like Spotify and shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't go that far, but he took it off of there, and I felt him. It was like, why keep our shit on these platforms for them to get paid? You know, they get views per.
So by default, Lady B didn't get a say in what you did with the music, how you moved it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But you know, I'm only looking out for your best interest.
That's the Ray. That's the rebel in you right there. Welcome to Ray the Rebel. That's who you are.
Look, I'm looking out for your best interest.
You know, we get the Del Taco in North Carolina. You know, I still love Del Taco.
Del Taco's still my shit. I still eat.
I love Del Taco, but I can't get none. But you know what? They about to open one in North Carolina real soon.
I know you're gonna love it.
Yes. So before I let you go, I'm still enjoying this interview. I got, before every artist leave, I ask you a few questions. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
It's just a little game, a little fun game to play before you go. In-N-Out Burger or Del Taco? Which one are you picking?
In-N-Out Burger.
Period. Yo, I wish we had one of those so bad, man.
You would have been better off saying In-N-Out or Fat Burger or something like Snoop says or something. You said In-N-Out or fucking Del Taco. Anybody that lives here would look at you like, what? Okay. Fucking.
But I love Del Taco more than In-N-Out personally, so I thought maybe, I don't know.
But you could have picked a better, and that's where I'm not going to go there with you, but we got better taco spots than fucking Del Taco out here. So if you wanted to even compare Del Taco, you would have been better off saying Del Taco or Roberto's Tacos for all my Vegas niggas out there, or Del Taco or Pepe's Tacos, or Del Taco. We could have really gone to some real authentic shit and not that, fast food chain shit that I know you like. It's good. I love it. But I mean, it's not the real shit to all my real Mexicanos out there. Viva la Mexico.
All the real Vegas people. I mean, Vegas people that know the other spot,
Oh, yeah.
Light or dark?
Dark.
And one more question. I'm gonna show you this. Hopefully you can see it. Let me see it. Can you see it?
It's 4 women.
Can you see who they are? It's Jasmine Sullivan, Kiki Wyatt, Fantasia, and Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
One of them gotta go. Where you can't hear that music no more. Who you choosing?
Just say the artist names one more time for me.
Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia, Kiki Wyatt, and Jasmine Sullivan.
Well, I gotta have Jasmine. Jasmine's probably got the best music out of that bunch. Like, we're talking about music now. Now,
Come on.
vocals is different. She may not have the best vocals, but she got the best music. So Jasmine's staying. Jasmine is staying. So that leaves Fantasia, Jennifer, and who's the third one?
Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki Wyatt. I think I almost want to say, get out of here, Kiki.
What?
I don't know. I mean, see, Jennifer and Fantasia got voices that I don't want to get rid of. They got voices that I don't want to get rid of. Like, their voices vocally. Come on, J Hud is vocally. Come on,
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Come on.
Ridiculous.
As somebody who used to make me watch Dreamgirls 30 fucking times. Yes, I am not eliminating J Hud. So J Hud staying, Jasmine staying, and I think, you know, because I fucked with her since American Idol. Was it American Idol? Yeah.
Yeah, American Idol. Yeah.
Fantasia, man. Yeah.
No, was it American Idol or was it?
No, it was American Idol.
No, it was. Yeah, it was American Idol.
So Fantasia, come on, and she had the Lifetime movie and shit. No, I'm going with Fantasia.
And I respect
so for the record, Kiki, peace out. I'm good. Life will be good. Life will be good. I got them other 3.
I respect your decision. That's. But you know, as a singer, I would say Kiki Wyatt definitely can't go. Those run. I'm just saying on my.
Who you gonna get rid of?
If I had to vote, she would stay with me.
I know you ain't getting rid of J Hud. You must.
I would get rid of Fantasia, and let me tell you what. Because this was a hard decision to freaking make. Right? When I saw this, I was like, "There's no way I could choose." But
no, it's a hard choice. But you know what? I'm sticking to my guns. But I will give you this. I'm sticking with my answers. I'm liking them 3, but Fantasia was the one that would have been if I had to go back and change my order, and it would go that way. But I'm just gonna stick with it because I'm more familiar, me personally, with Fantasia than Kiki stuff. But trust me, to be honest, the only one whose music I really would vibe to is Jasmine.
Yeah, me too. I love Jasmine.
That's the only one of them whose music I would vibe to. And then the rest of them, it's like I respect them vocally. I'd go to their show or watch them on TV, but I don't know if I'm really riding around in the whip bumping them. Now, Jasmine, she could get a little run in the whip. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of them, I don't know.
Well, I want you to go check out some of Kiki's stuff when you're free, when you have time.
I will.
So you can hear her runs are ridiculous.
They're immaculate.
I mean, nobody in the world could do it like Kiki. Nobody.
Okay.
Yep.
No doubt.
So I thank you so much for coming on tonight, because I know you could have been doing anything tonight, Rain. I'm so grateful that you came.
Let me do that. Let me flex. I'm just flexing.
You have to show that.
I'm just flexing right quick. Just flexing.
Show the mansion though. Why you can't show the mansion though? Let them see the mansion though. How about that?
Hey, I gotta save that for my MTV Cribs.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say that for my MTV Cribs, but you can get the profile right there.
Oh, wait. Oh, what is that? Is that the BMW or is that a Mercedes?
This is a Mercedes. I told my boy I used to be a Benz boy. I used to be a Beamer boy. Now I'm a Benz man.
Oh, that thing is nice right there. That is nice. Black on black. Yes, dark.
If I wasn't rapping, baby, I would still be riding Mercedes. And,
yes.
And rap didn't give me this.
That's right. Absolutely. Inheritance gave me that.
No, that's hard work that gave me that. Nobody.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's hard work right there. You know.
That's good.
My folks, the one thing you know about my folks, they ain't giving me shit. but some advice.
But that's how rich people. That's how rich kids think. They think they ain't getting shit, but really the whole time
Well, I'm
they
getting
is
good
getting shit.
game. I'm getting good game and good advice, but I'm never getting like I've never been the one who had like a parent who was like buying them the Sweet 16 birthday party and flying them out here and having an artist come perform at your birthday and all this other crazy shit. I didn't come up like that. You know what I'm saying? My folks, they definitely would, give me a Nintendo or some Reebok pumps or something. But I wasn't like, oh, yo, Nick, like right now, all my cars I've gotten, I've had a few Beamers. I got this is my first Benz. This is all me. Hell, my parents, let me tell you how my parents are. They wouldn't even
That's great.
co-sign for me.
Right. You are not you are not my I know maybe when you got older it was different, but you have always been blessed, Ryan.
Oh no,
You
they
have
blessed me, but
been
I'm just
blessed.
saying like they've never I even get into it with them sometimes. How you would think I could have got help. They don't help me to that extent. They do help me though. I'm never gonna get on here and say like my folks ain't helped me. Like when I was in college paying my rent and shit like that. I definitely had help. But I'm just saying like when it comes to like I'm a flat out just buy you this or something like that. Like outside of probably my college shit, not much do they just say, yeah, I'm gonna buy you this. Like all that equipment I bought, my cars I bought. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm in the process of trying to buy a house. They don't even want to help me with that. You see what I'm saying? So it's shit like that it's like they not about to, oh, you want a house? Here, I'll give you blah 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 thousands of dollars. Like
Got you.
they not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So when you see this is all hard work and dedication.
That is so pretty, Ryan. That is so
Hard
pretty,
work and
man.
dedication, man. That's
Let me
hard
see
work
the
and
inside of that
dedication.
thing. Can you show the inside of that thing?
Let me see. Let me flip my camera around. How do I flip my camera around? I do one of these.
But when you buy your first house, don't you feel so accomplished that it came from you and your hard work?
Yes. But I still
That's
wish,
nice.
you know what I'll say? I wish I would have had help because there was a house like 2-3 years ago that was like around $300,000.
That is nice, Brian. It's all black on the inside. I love
Yeah.
that.
There was a house. Let me give you this last little tidbit and I'm gonna go because I know I gotta go do some cooking and shit. There was a house that was about, because Vegas is going up. There was a house a few years ago that was about, it wasn't even probably $300,000. It was probably $280,000 home, 3 bedrooms, beautiful. And guess what? It was in not only a gated community, it was in a guard gated community, right? Fucking a steal. That same house right now in 2022 is now worth like $500,000. Okay, it then went up damn near like it damn near doubled in value. Okay, it then went up a couple $100,000 in just like 2-3 years ago. Point being,
Yep.
I wish I had gotten some fucking help and gotten that house. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I know you just say, well, it'll feel good when you do it on your own. You're right. But I'll still be thinking about that one motherfucking house that I'm telling you about right now. Where I'll be like, shit, I wish I could have got that motherfucker because I would have already be up $200K on that bitch.
Yep.
And you know, as Cali go, because we they neighbor, we go. So as everything's just going up out here, inflation is a bitch.
Yeah. Oh,
You know
it's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? Inflation is a bitch out here. So
Crazy.
you know, gas prices out this motherfucker is like damn near $6 a gallon and shit.
I'm telling you. And I'm down south and it's almost $5 here too. So it's still high. But
Yeah.
you're the only child, right?
I am the only child.
You're gonna inherit the throne.
Man,
so you know
I hope so.
you will. You're the only child.
Hey,
You know,
I hope so. I hope so. Because I want to be able to leave it to my only child.
Yes,
Come on,
absolutely.
man.
So you don't want any more kids?
Not if they don't happen soon, no. I hope if I do them, it happens soon.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, it's a tough task. I tell you, it's a tough task.
But and oh, hold on, before I go and I'm gonna let you go. Shout out to you and the great job you did with Miss Jada. If you watch this Jada at any point, it ain't got shit to do with me, but your mom did a great job with you, and I just want to salute you, Brittany, for that. And I know that is like, you know, probably always gonna be your greatest accomplishment, which is nothing wrong with that. And because the way she's turning out. And salute to Jada, salute to you. And hell, it's people like you that as I'm trying to go through this shit with my 5 going on 6-year-old, I look around and go, okay, Ryan, don't fuck this up. Keep at it. You know what I'm saying? And I got a boy who's like the epitome of a boy who, you know what I'm saying, will jump on your neck. You know what I'm saying? For no reason type of boy. And so, you know, yeah, I'm trying to do what you did basically, which is like turn around maybe 15 or so years from now and be like, okay, I did all right. They turned out to be a good human being or successful or anything. But and I see you've done that with Jada because she's killing it right now. And I just want to salute you to that before we got.
And it's all God to be the glory with that, right? Because you know I was a wild. When I was young, I was wild.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You know what though? That's the testament to you is that you still got it together and you still were able to raise your daughter and do a good job at it. And so that's a testimony to somebody else who's maybe at that same age right now. And you can kind of tell them like, yo, I used to actually do this, that, and the third too. But I was able to navigate these waters, kind of start cleaning this and that up. And then boom, I was able to make these moves and like, you know, like hell right now, come on, first Black woman to own her hot sauce out there. Come on now. I need to, hey, you know what you got to do? You got to do a better job promoting the websites or where to get the shit. I want you to know that. I want to say that online for whoever's watching this shit. Like right now, I'm the one, I'm not going to say I made it up, but I know I was a part of the beginnings of your sauce, okay?
You were.
Now hear me out.
You were. I will put it on record. I will say it. I will say it.
Listen, I want some of this sauce, and I feel bad that you've had probably countless now customers over the years since you started, and I'm not one of them. And it's not because I'm a hater or no kind of nothing. It's just that, to be very honest, especially the moments where I'm like, yeah, I just got paid, money is cool. And let's say I'm on the gram that day and I see you doing one of your promotions for your sauce, but it's like I click links and bios. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again, but I know like right now you need to have it very clear. Like I don't give a damn if it's an email address or a website. I need to know where can we go to get the sauce right now? Tell us right now.
So when you go to the Angel Wing Sauce Instagram page, you don't see the website in the bio or the.
I'm not gonna say I don't right now. I gotta go look again. I want to look again. I don't want to say it's not there and then people go there like that nigga was lying. It was there. I need to go look. I need to go look. But I'm just saying so if I go to the Angel Wings web IG page, I click the link in bio, it'll take me somewhere I can order.
Yes, it'll take you to the website. And if you can't get through on the website, because that week I have to upgrade the website. And that's what I'm in the process of doing. If you can't do that, I tell everybody, DM me. Because I'm not in grocery stores yet. Once I get in grocery stores, I'll tell you in each city.
But you need to keep an online presence. You need to tell people to DM you, to email you. You should, I'm gonna be real. You should definitely make up an email just for that if you haven't already.
I do. Okay. But see, that shows that you're not Angel Wing Sauce really into it because all of the information is on the Instagram page. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Angel Wing Sauce is an Instagram sauce. I got big off of Instagram. So anybody can still contact me. You can get me through Facebook, Twitter, but you can always DM me on Instagram, and that's how I do a lot of my business. The website is still there, but yes, and you have my personal inbox.
No, I know I could. No, and that's where I don't want to act too funny. I know I can get that sauce, and I'm gonna make it a point to make a purchase between now and the next time. Definitely before I do another one of these. But I just want to say that sauce. See, does it taste like I remember though? Because that's what I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to get the manufactured stuff and then be like, this ain't what I remember tasting back in the day. Is it as good, or just give me that real quick? I'm gonna let you be.
You know what? For you, I will tell you. But you know, the only one complete way that a person finds out is they try it, right?
Try the sauce.
But yes, Brian, it is the original. You remember how I was starting from nothing?
I know some of them ingredients. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but I know some ingredients to that sauce. Oh yeah.
Listen, you know how I was just fixing you hot wings in the kitchen. Do we really want to go there? Do you remember? It's the same raw, honest ingredients from back in the day, Ryan. It's the
Okay.
same sauce.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just took that and let other people in the world taste it, but it's the same from the soul, from the heart. It's the
Okay.
same.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna cop. I encourage you guys, if you like good sauces, which I'm a saucy motherfucker myself. I ain't even on front. I love sauce on everything damn near. And
Tell me
this,
one time, did you fly me out? Cause I was gonna come see you, but you was like, when they come out here, you gotta promise you gonna make me some hot wings. Did you not say that?
oh no, I'm look, they are still to this day, if not the best, they're some of the best. I mean, top 2 or 3 like wings I've ever eaten in my years on this earth. So no, they're fucking second to none, yo. They're fucking delicious. Use this as you can edit this and use this as an ad. They're fucking delicious.
Oh, I will. And I can't believe you waited so long to get some. Low key, I'm gonna let you know that
I'm sleeping,
wet.
but I'm gonna stop sleeping. I'm gonna wake up here. I'm gonna put me an order in, get me at least a couple bottles, and be out here grilling this summer using it. So
Yes.
I'm gonna get some.
And let me just make it clear. That's constantly what Angel Wing Sauce is working on. We went today and I did an event out in Wake Forest and I got a table now. I'm selling it to the public. My goal is to make sure people can go on Amazon, Shopify, in grocery stores and cities. That is the goal, so that people can, those people that I know, they'll DM me or they'll text me, they'll call. But I want the world to have easy access to it. So that is definitely what's the goal, Ryan.
No doubt, no doubt. Oh yeah, and she's still in the mix.
Oh, why you had to show her?
Cause
you want to remind me. You want to tell that story since you want to keep it 100.
I don't want to tell that story. I just want to show Loaf off. I just want to.
Never trust a man with a Cadillac, ladies. Never trust a man with a Cadillac.
Hey,
don't get me started up here tonight. You know I keep it 100.
I know. Look, that's where I'm about to go. Look, I'm going cook. This has been an honor and a privilege. We got to do it again, at least after I put out the album, June 16th. Please go support that. But like I say, this Tuesday, go to my YouTube page. You're gonna get some more dope music. This joint I'm about to do, oh my God, it's amazing. So tune into the YouTube on Tuesday, please. Be on the lookout for the album on June 16th. And yeah, man, that's all I'm gonna say. June 16th. I see Lid on here. Lid produced on the album. That's like one of the dopest producers ever. That's my boy Lid, my brother from another mother. You need to go to him. Brooklyn Lid.
You do a lot of work with him. I see
Brooklyn
you do.
Lid. No, that's my brother right there. That's my brother. Yeah. I made some of the dopest shit ever with Lid. I wouldn't be the artist I am without Lid. Lid is up there in the category of Wiz and Dane. It's like you could go Wiz, Dane, and then Lid. Lid is in that league. Lid, let me tell you something, because you're a fan. You know that show Insecure? Lid did music for the final season of Insecure that just finished. Lid is dope. Damn it, Lid, if I could say the song, it's on Spotify and all that shit. Lid ought to want to fuck me up for not being able to give him a good plug. But
shout out to Brooklyn Lid. Just go to his audience
page. He got links to his shit on his page and shit. If anybody watches this, go to Brooklyn Lid on IG. The brother's, look, man, he's one of the dopest producers and just artists I know. And I wouldn't be, like I say, I that's my brother right there, man. That's my brother. And I just got to say, go check him out. He's definitely somebody I'm going to give the plug to on here for show. Anybody else I need to plug?
I'll put his ad in the description box after the show. So people
please add Brooklyn Lid. And if you as an engineer as well, like this brother has engineered for Stevie Wonder and fucking because he lives in LA, so he's doing it on that LA scene really big. Oh yeah, no, this dude is legit, man. I probably don't give him enough credit on my own shit, which I'm gonna start doing more. But Lid is my nigga. He's one of the dopest producers and engineers. So if you need production or engineering, mixing, mastering, or just some dope beats, go to this man's page, DM him, tell him Rain sent you, okay? Don't mean he's gonna give you a discount though. Don't mean he's gonna give you a discount, But
No discounts in 2022.
You can
You'll
just
get
tell them
no
that Rain
discounts
sent
with
you.
inflation. I'm sorry. There are no discounts with inflation. I am so sorry.
Well, yeah. No, exactly. So Lid, my brother, and I know I'm gonna probably call him if not tonight, tomorrow. I'm about to go grill, nigga. So if I don't call you after this, but I'm gonna listen. He just sent me some music right now. I gotta go listen to. So while we've been on this podcast, he sent me some music.
Where your daddy at? I love Mr. Edward. Tell Mr. Edward I say hello.
I'm gonna pass it on. No, Pops is in there, probably watching my boy right now. That's why I probably gotta go and see what the hell is going on. But just wanted to shout out to Brooklyn Lid one more time. That's my brother from another mother. And to you, Lady B, aka Tanny, my nickname for you. This is the first time we've seen each other and talked like for real in years.
Yeah.
We got to do it more, but it's been love, and I appreciate you. I'm honored, and you know what? If ever I do anything like this, I'm gonna invite you on my shit. But right now, I'm just performing music. But if I ever get on some podcasty shit, because people come at me about doing this shit, because I could bump my gums good. If I ever get on some podcast shit, I'm gonna bring you on. We're gonna talk about shit you working on, the sauces, the fucking hot sauces, all that shit.
You promise?
Oh, I promise. I promise. If I ever do the podcast game, you are going to be a guest on there for sure. Okay. Right up there with my nigga Brooklyn Lid, nigga.
Gotta give a shout out to Lid. He loves Lid.
That's my nigga,
but I think some music y'all did. It's really good.
No, Lid is, Lid. All I can keep saying is the brother, and he's, like I say, he's in LA. He's been working with artists that are actually more bigger than me. Fucking losing words right now. And so no, he's doing his thing. And I'll be honest with you, if I don't get a single or something blowing soon, Lid is, and then I'm gonna be riding his coattails into the game like that. So one way or another, I'm still gonna be out here putting shit out, because I'm either gonna ride my homie Lid coattails, or I'm gonna get it popping on my own out here. One of the two. One of us two, if not both of us, is getting out there like over the next year or so. Mark my words. Today's
you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot of business not having your studio open to the public anymore, because you are an excellent engineer.
I know. Excellent. You know what? If I that might come back at some point. I was just keeping it real. Like, I know right now I'm not doing that, but I might come back with that at some point. I'm open to coming back with it.
That's good. Yeah, you should. I hope you do.
Yeah.
I hope you really do.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna hold you any longer. Thank you so much for coming.
It's been love. It's been love.
Thank you for coming to sit with little old me. I thank you, Rain Rebel. I appreciate you, man.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yes, and I'll put all your contact information in the description box below. You have a great evening. Thank you for coming on the office.
Do the same. All right. Yeah. Until next time. Peace.
Yeah. Until next time. Peace. You have to exit out for me, Rain, because I still don't know how to exit. Thank you so much. Yes, that was Rain the Rebel. He's an excellent artist coming out of Las Vegas and a longtime friend of mine. So I'm so happy that he was able to come out tonight and have a interview with me as a smart artist, as a underground artist. Now, you know, on The Office, I usually do one small business as well. Unfortunately, the small business was not able to make it tonight. I am so saddened that I wasn't able to speak with her tonight, but hopefully I will get her on the line for a future show. So, you know, my Office viewers, it's Brittany on the line. Now, I'm going to bring you, talk about the topic that I brought you all here for tonight. Now, you know, if you're an Office viewer by now, you know, I talk about a lot of unorthodox topics and things that a lot of people will probably look at as a little, you know, off the rocker. But I'm going to give it to y'all real, because, you know, I have purpose and calling, and I only can do me and go off of what my spirit and what the Holy Spirit is telling me to tell people. And that's what I'm going to do. So tonight's topic that I want to bring to my Office viewers are how to survive a nuclear attack. I don't know if many of y'all have been thinking about this situation that could happen, but we are definitely living in the last days. We are living in the book of Revelation. there are a lot of things in that book of Revelation, if you read the Bible, that are happening right before our eyes and that are coming to pass. I personally think that this war between Russia and Ukraine could definitely get bigger, where there are other countries getting involved with this thing here. The momentum seems like it's building, and we just never know how things can go. But I wanted to give some tips, because I don't know if a lot of people think about this or know about it or what, but I wanted to give some tips on how to prepare or survive a nuclear attack or an explosion. And I'm going to put the link to a nice video on YouTube that you can go watch. It's probably about a 8 to 14 minute video, and it's just letting you know things that you can do, why you need to do it, and it's excellent to know, just to show your kids, for you to know on your own, and just to be mindful of, and to have this information and knowledge. So so here we go. I have the link here. I'm going to get some insight, and I'm kind of going to break it down in my Brittany version so it can be kind of easy to understand. So it's saying here, in the brink of a nuclear attack, as I always say, even when I had the blackout video, first and foremost, make sure that your soul is right with the Most High. Make sure that you have prayed and you are geared up spiritually for what you might be about to undertake. Okay, that's first and foremost. Secondly, if there is a nuclear attack in your area, see, what happens is, if there's a nuclear attack and you're in the midst, pretty much there is no surviving it. It's so much technicalities that come with that. If you're right in the midst, there's no surviving it. Now, if you're anywhere from 300 miles, well, let me not say 300 miles. Let me say 3,000 miles away from a nuclear attack, you can survive. There are things that you can do to survive this thing here. Me personally, I've been looking into trying to, at some point, build an underground bunker just in case, like a lot of people are doing. And hey, the number one thing that we try to do as human beings on this planet is preserve our life the best we can. So if an underground bunker could possibly preserve life longer, heck, why not? So I have been looking into seeing how they are built, the cost of that, and looking into all of that. If you have a way to make an underground bunker, that's excellent. And back in the day, they called them bombshells that you could make for moments like this. So, yes. Who is this? Hello, how you doing? Who is this? Send a request. Ariane. Yes, can you send me a a comment on who you are? Hello, how you doing? Why would you like to join the live this evening? Are you a follower? Well, why would you like to be added? I would need to know that first before I add you on the live. And who are you? If you could introduce yourself. Hello, how you doing? Yes, let me know why you would like to be added and who are you. But like I said to my followers, yes, looking to get in the bombshell, looking to building one of those underground if you could. I have a lot of people from other countries, so how you doing? I'll just say that, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. So if you're around a nuclear attack and you have survived the attack, first thing you will need to do is get inside. Get inside the nearest building to avoid radiation. Brick or concrete is best. Remove contaminated clothing and wipe off. Remove contaminated clothing and wipe off or wash unprotected skin. If you were outside after the fallout arrived, hand sanitizer does not protect against fallout. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. If possible, do not use disinfectant wipes on your skin. You want to go to a basement or the middle of the building. So, guys, I'm going to tell you now, if you're in a nuclear attack, let me tell you, you say you only know English, only Hindi. Okay, no problem. Thank Thank you. Hello from India. How are you doing? If you are in a nuclear attack, the first thing you want to do, guys, is go run to the nearest. If you can get into a big parking garage or parking lot where you can go to the absolute bottom of that parking level, where there's a bunch of cement in between you and the radiation fallout, that's where you want to do. If you're in your home, go to the basement. If you're in your home and you don't have a basement, go to like a bathroom or a closet that does not have any ventilation. Because what happens is when there's a nuclear attack, the radiation fallout from the bomb, which is the radiation debris, if that gets on you or you inhale it, you can die immediately. So you want to get to a place where that debris you will not inhale that debris and it won't get into you. If you're in a home that does not have a secluded closet or a secluded bathroom, you want to go into your home, put on a mask. Something like, if you don't have a N95 mask or a gas mask, something high-tech, put a wet a t-shirt and put it around your mouth and your nose, okay? You want to immediately tape up and put plastic and tape up all your vents, anything, your doors that air can come from outside, the vents from your air conditioner, your heat, anything where air can come through, you want to board it up. Because what happens is that radiation fallout, when it gets into your lungs, it can kill you within 2 hours. So you definitely don't want to breathe that in, okay? So if there's an attack, get somewhere quick where air cannot come in. A lot of air cannot come in. You want to put something around your nose and mouth. Once you get somewhere where you're safe, you want to take a shower. If you did get a little debris on you or anything on you, take a shower immediately. Keep the mask on your face and immediately wash everything on you as best you can. You want to get all that out because it gets into your skin, it gets into your bloodstream. That radiation fallout is what will kill you, absolutely. You'll know if you've had radiation poisoning because you'll start puking. Usually within a couple of hours after you start puking, it's around. So you want to make sure immediately you hold your breath, you get to a place where you don't breathe air for a while, okay? Put a wet t-shirt over your nose and mouth. Get to the lowest place that you can until things are settled and you want to wash off as soon as possible. Or if you can't wash off, take all those clothes off. Get naked. Take all your clothes off. You do not want that radiation fallout on you. That radiation fallout is the #1 most important thing that you do not want to come in contact with, okay? And you can't see it. So don't think you're going to be able to see it like ashes or something. You can't see it. Once you know there was a nuclear attack in your area, do what I said and take those clothes off or take a shower. You want to stay inside for 24 hours at least. Most radiation fallout has time to get out of the air and trickle down within 24 hours. If you were really, really close to the nuclear attack, 2 weeks. They have meters on Amazon that you can buy to measure radiation fallout. So if you want to get one of those or order one of those soon, that is the best you can do because you can stick that outside and see if there's a lot of radiation fallout and to know if it's safe or not to go outside, all right? If you have any cellular devices or radios that still work, definitely try to tune into those as soon as you can to see what you can do and when it's safe to exit or go outside, okay? What you want to do is really prepare right now. This is the time because it could definitely happen. The new wars of our worlds and our countries are with nuclear bombs. It is not just regular bombs. They have stepped the game up. So you want to start preparing now, okay? You don't want to be in vehicles, mobile homes, or anything like that that is not adequate shelter. Make sure that you are going into basements, underground places, closets, something with a big build cement brick. You want to be very protected because you know nuclear bombs are not a joke and they are very powerful. You can hear them from thousands of miles away. You can feel it from thousands of miles away. And yeah, so that's the most. They're saying that's the best things to do. And at the end of the day, if you don't have a radio, if you don't have any way to communicate outside or technology, stay inside for 2 weeks. Okay? Mask over your face and mouth. Wet t-shirt if you don't have that. And stay down. Concrete, close in, closet, bathroom. And if you can't do that, board up your home so where there's no air to get in. All your window sills, your vents, everything boarded up with tape and plastic or whatever you have to board it up with so no air can get in. Okay? Air is your worst enemy in a nuclear attack because the air is poisoned, even from thousands and thousands of miles away. Okay? So, yes, I just wanted to give you guys that snippet of that because that could be a very dangerous thing when it happens. It's time to prepare now. Do not wait until this thing gets worse. Prepare now. Prepare now. Have a safety plan for your family. If the kids are at school, if you're at work, whatever, where we will all meet up if something like this happens. Have that conversation and have that plan now, okay? I love you, all my office viewers. I thank you guys so much for watching. I will upload this to YouTube after tonight. Will you be able to check it out on TannyTV.com? Thank you so much to my guest that came through tonight, Mr. Rain the Rebel. You can go follow him on Instagram and on YouTube. And I just thank you guys, and stay safe out there, America. Read and get knowledgeable. We are living in perilous times. There will be a food shortage. There will be a lot of famine in the world. Prepare now. Prepare now. Do not take it lightly, okay? I did a video on a blackout weeks ago, probably about 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Look at that video. I'm also going to put a video in the link in this description box of where you can go to reiterate what I was talking about tonight about the nuclear attack. I love you guys. See you guys in May. This has been The Office. Good night.